And I'm back. Here we go. I opened the blind, made the curtains. I don't have blinds yet. Where they got there? We gotta get those. Everyone's capped, right? Okay, yeah. Chrono, do you really mean to do this? Again? Yes. Masamune, do not run. The hell? Did we open it? Did we do this? I guess so. Whoa. Mm-hmm. I did it again. Uh-oh. It's fine. It's probably over. Yeah. Okay, that's gotta be Twitch. Because now I'm watching it and I'm like, that's... Because normally if I see the bitrate go, it's meant to stay around 6,000. But if I see it suddenly on OBS go above like 10 or like 20K all of a sudden, that's gotta be Twitch's side. Like something weird's going on Twitch's side. So maybe it's stable for today, but let's not get our hopes up. Like I said, I can't call them anymore because each time I do, they'll send someone out, claim it's working fine to me, even though I told them the exact time and dates of when it doesn't work. And then they'll charge me $55 for the service fee. Like, what a way to... What a manipulation tactic, huh? cutting details. I can still do one thing as Frog. And that should be the end, actually. Fine, like that. Nah. There we go. And game over. That's all of the... What? It's over already? That is what the end usually means. But things were just starting to get interesting. Well, let's see if we can get these words out of the way then. Yeah, take them away. Then we can take a little trip down memory lane and reflect on all the good times we had. Art director, would you mind? First, let's take a closer look at Lean Square. Ah, there's the steel runner. I just don't think I could go for one like that. The armor would poke you in all the time. Forget that. Can you imagine what the inside of that armor must smell like? What a lovely thought, Lucia. Let's get on with the show. Next up is your home, Guardia Castle. That's That's one. That one's a very nice memory. Sorry, I was reading something. Is it ever? He was the only one you couldn't bring yourself to shoot with your Zunker, wasn't he? His name's Peter. He's not really Amanda. I knew that. Oh. Oh, it's Pierre. Wouldn't want anything to do with someone like that. Obviously corrupt. Someone ought to put him on trial. Wait a sec, he's the one that defended us. This next one just doesn't have any spark. Where's the energy, that drive that makes the best of your situation? Cheer up. We might not be any better than him if we were in his shoes. Well, good luck sowing that seed of yours. There's Johnny, Mr. Speed himself. I don't know about a guy whose greatest talent is being fast. Hey, look close. He's really a tricycle. No thanks. Try again when you learn to ride, buddy. Wow. There's that stuffed shirt Cyrus. He is awfully handsome. But those clothes have got to go. Oh, and did you know he plucks his eyebrows? What? Oh, you gotta be joking. Still hunk though. Toma, now he's definitely my type. Aw, he's just a sot. Probably has dozens of girlfriends too. Or boyfriends. Come to think of it, he never really talked about his love life. What about him? That Kino guy. Forget it. Total nothing. Yeah. But the single-mindedness is kind of cute, don't you think? He walks like a duck. Wow. He was a nice enough guy, though. Yeah, he meant well. This is your idea of a nice little trip down memory lane? Chrono. Yeah, I guess we got a little carried away. Say, what era should we go to now? One with lots of fun things to do. Now. Now as in the present? Okay, the present it is. So I guess we won't be needing this gate key anymore, will we? Hey, wait for me! Yeah, well, that's about it. That was that whole thing. 21 times I've cleared this game. Oh boy. Anyway. It's a long trek back, guys. It's a long trek back. Time to check it. So if I'm right, hopefully I remembered to save. We should be at we should be um we should be able to go straight to the door, realize, oh, the pendant doesn't work here, and then go power it, and then because the thing is, you have to, in order to get the slideshow ending, the one we just got, you have to watch Scarlet open the door, but never power your pendant up, or else you'll miss the chance. There must be something different about that pendant. A mere door binds us hand, foot, and tongue. Wow. That glow. That's the pendant the Guru's made for Lady Scarlet. How did you come to have that? Operating the menu. Oh. That glow. That's the pendant. How did you... Yeah, some of them have actual different dialogue when you use the pendant. Open from the outside is a powerful magic key. Unlike this. No door can be barred the way of scientific progress. What trivial awaits us? That light, is that scaling Scarlet's pendant? See, now I want to know something. Can I leave? Aha! Her Majesty said she had business at the Ocean Palace. None may pass until she returns. So even though we power the pendant up, see, once you power the pendant up, they bar you from leaving this place. You have to play out the scenes. They don't want you going back and using the pendant if you know the open chest and stuff and doors. Oh, hi guys. Who are you? How did you get in here? Your Majesty, these are the bringers of disaster of whom I spoke. Indeed. They and the Guru alike. How dare you outlanders attempt to oppose me? Fools, one and all. Dalton, seize them. Yes, Your Majesty, with pleasure. Golem. Oh. Uh-oh. By the way, you want to steal from this thing because he will actually give you... He'll give you a, what we call it, a magic tab. You want to steal from all the golems you see, because they'll give you tabs and stuff. Oh, my poor golem, you'll pay for that. I won't kill you, not immediately, that is. I'll allow you to sample every type of pain and fear imaginable first. By the time we're through, you'll be begging us to end your suffering. Ah, what a delicious diversion. Huh, idiots. What will you do, Scarla? Let us help them. I don't think it'll be any use, and you'll be in trouble if you let them escape. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. And they just might be able to rescue Melchior. Are you alright? Quickly, you must flee the palace. And if you can, please free the girl alive. He was sent to the mountain of woe for opposing my mother's plans. You must help him. I'm afraid I cannot allow that. I'm afraid I cannot. I'm afraid I cannot let you do that. Your meddling tires me. It seems I'll need to put an end to here. No, you mustn't. Don't. Very well, I'll spare their lives. But when we return, you will cooperate with me, Scarla. Now show me how it is you came here. So you came through here. Now, Scarlet, once I throw them in, you will seal the portal shut. No, you can't make me. They will obey me. Their lives are at stake. Very well. Please forgive me. The Prophet could have just as easily killed us. Where has Magus gone? I will not allow him to escape until he has answered for the past. Wait, the crest on that sealed door. We've seen it elsewhere, haven't we? Oh, so it does show you. Okay, it does show you the way to go. But if you haven't been here, you'll be like, who are these people? Curious crest is engraved here, and a mysterious force shut. We may find our way back to the arrow yet. Let's get cracking, Chrono. Whoa. I hope that noise didn't come up on the mic. That was my stomach growling. Oh man. I'm hungry. But I wanted to wait a while before I made food because I wanted to get as far as I could in this. Or taking a break and being like, oh yeah, now the whole thing's unstable. To break the seal. So you want us to go... where? Lane Square? No. The Chrono Dome, I guess, would just be faster. You know what? Okay. Oh, come on. It's just so good, too. Come here. Why do I bother? Would have been faster just to, you know, just... I mean, I'm just wondering by all the enemies in the whole place. Like, oh, cool. Ah. The final instruction sequence, the wise one programmed into me was for his burial. Now I can join him in his eternal rest. But first, I am certain there was one more task I was ordered to complete. Something about the seats. Memory error, I forget. You who have opened the door, I am Balthazar, the Guru of Reason, and formerly of the Kingdom of Zeal. I was cast into this era by a great disaster which befell our land. Much to my surprise, I have learned that the creature Lavos was not a product of our age, far from it. It seems that the being fell from the sky in a bygone age, burrowing deep into the planet's core. There he began to feed upon its energy, growing ever stronger. Lavos' form was revealed briefly when he was summoned forth by a mighty wizard by the name of Magus in the year 600. In the year 1999, Lavos emerged to reclaim the surface. Now he has taken the place I've named Death Peak as his throne or nest, as it may well be, his miniature spawn now low from the mountaintop, an avalanche of death. Lavos is a parasite of gargantuan proportions whose host is the planet itself. Trapped here, I endeavor to continue my study and observation of Lavos. But I believe the end draws near. Maintaining one's sanity in an endeavor in and of itself in an age such as this, an endeavor I feel may be futile. So before my mind is lost forever, I decided to leave these records of my knowledge behind. along with my greatest adventure. Ever did I long to return home and toil endlessly in search of a way, but as I neared the completion of my research, so did I near the end of my days. I've grown old and frail, and so I leave it in your hands, you who have opened the way. Take hold of the reins of time, and let all the people of this planet's past and future join as one. Then, only then, you just may be able to stop Lavos. You have little chance of success, but even a little chance is still a chance. You who have opened the door, the fate of the world is in your hands. Open now the final door and claim what awaits you, my last and greatest work, the wings of time. The pendant begins to grow. There you have it. Ooh, look at that. What is it? This must be Balthazar's invention. This must be it. The wings of time. Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthazar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Precious, isn't it? Isn't he? Anyway, there's something I need to explain, namely how to transcend time. Press X to display the time gauge, then select the area you want to visit. Ah, yes. Wake up. Before you go, why don't you give a name to my machine? Time machine. Well then, hop aboard. Construct. Mama. Take off. Yeah, let's just get it over with. What's this? Interdimensional travel at warp speed? The epoch is capable of this? The way is sealed. Oh. Oh yeah. I forgot. We gotta go have some fun over here. Alright, so now this is open. This is Algeti, the village of the Earthbound. We Earthbound ones were banished from Zeal because we are possessed of no magical talents. Many inhabitants of this land were taken to build the Ocean Palace and none were ever seen again. And you're stealing some goods. Wow. The Queen has installed the mammoth machine in the Ocean Palace in an attempt to absorb Lavos' energy, but is there not peril in such a thing? The Guru of Life said as much, but it only led her to imprison him upon the mountain of woe. I fear there is little we can do. The Guru of Life said that Lord Janus possessed power within him exceeding even that of Lady Skyla. But then the queen lost her mind, and the young lord grew to hate that power and all the suffering it caused Lady Skyla. Now he hides it, denies it, shuts it from his thoughts. Yep. When will Lady Skyla come play with us again? The three gurus and Lady Skyla are near the only ones who do not trust us, treat us as inferior. The Mud Beast Inn is dangerous. Shouldn't play around there. Oh, would you like to bet? Sure. Wow. These bots are getting so bad they can barely finish the entire their entire scheme without it's like still getting those wanna become famous? It's like no. Did I talk to them? In times past, the enlightened ones and we earthbound ones lived as one. It's about that. Those people. The Guru in life voiced opposition to the Queen's plan, and so he was banished to the Mountain of Woe. The tunnel connects to the Bud Beast Den, and beyond the mouth of the den lies the great chain that anchors the Mountain of Woe to the earth. A shrimp capsule. Yeah. Oh, you kind of want to steal from these. They have items. All the enemies. Honestly, all the enemies in this. Yeah, all the enemies in here. Even the boss that we're about to fight. You want to steal, yeah. Okay. Okay, that was odd. Oh yeah, you want to fight these. I don't need to fight them, actually. They give you, yeah, they give you 100 TP. Which is a lot. I don't even know why I'm fighting. Thing I see, it's like I don't need to fight. Well, I gotta get the chest. Yeah, you want to steal from... Like I said, you want to steal from every enemy here. Our enemy type. Gargoyles, the man... These, the plant things above, yeah. Because they have newer weapons that you can have, use. I think weapons and armor. Mm. Jeez. I thought we were being run by him. So this is the prison that holds the Guru of Life. It's disappearing. That's some of that sweet frog flair. Yeah. Old man Malkier. Indeed, I am none other, but how do you know my name? I do not believe we've met. More pressingly, what of the Queen and the Ocean Palace? Do you know what has happened? I see. The Queen's mind has already eroded to that extent. It seems the more energy the machine absorbs, the further the Queen descends into madness. The immortal Lavos is overtaking her soul from within his slumber beneath the waves. We must flee. The seal is broken. It will bring down the mountain. The mountain of woe. Oh no. The mountain's falling, Mom. Wow. So anyway. So we really don't need this anymore. Lava sleeps deep underground, consuming the energy of this planet. Fought so near, the moment machine would very well awaken him. We must hurry before it is too late. Oh, our Lady Skyline is here. What? Why have you come to such a miserable place? Do not degrade yourselves. We enlightened ones were once the same as you. The only difference is that we are now puppets of lovers. Such a filthy place. Melchior, when the mountain fell, I knew I would find you here. But is it safe for you to leave the palace? Whether it is safe or not no longer matters. The Ocean Palace is complete. Then all is lost. Not all. Without me, the machine is no more than a vessel. I will not activate that evil thing again. I kept the skyway open. Please, you must stop my mother. It would be quite an inconvenience if you fail to activate the machine. I've learned, Dalton. Fossil speaks. Be silent. You'll come to the Ocean Palace with me, because cause any trouble in your life is, well, I will bear no responsibilities. None of the Queen's brats know their place, do they? Oh, let's not be hasty. I'll be more than happy to take the life of this little pearl. I do not fear the Queen. Oh, really? Shall we be on our way, Skylar dear? Your mother is waiting. Well, that just kind of happened. Abducted, but without magic, we're helpless to save her. Melchior. I'm alright. But we must rescue Skylar or there will be terrible consequences. There's no hope for rescuing her. Not even for you, Melchior. If the Queen's plans come to fruition, there's no hope for life as we know it. You would go and stop her? My pardons. You risked your life for us time and time again, and I don't even know your names. Think not of it. We've a debt to repay for your repair of the Masamune. Whatever you talking about. Come on, Chrono. Wait, take this with you. It's made from the same red stone as the mammoth machine. With it, you should be able to destroy the thing for good. Oh, they're gone. As people's dreams and prayers call upon the power of Lavras are made reality. Oh, this is new. News. What are you doing, News? Why is there a save point, by the way? To the Ocean Palace. In a short time, we enlightened ones will finally attain immortality. The Ocean Palace is complete. Why is that prophet allowed inside while I'm stuck guarding a place like this? Oh, you came. I decided to leave you alone before, hoping you might make that prophet show his true colors, but I have no use for you anymore. History. Really? Darn it. That's all he says. It's like, oh. No, I can't be beaten now, not with eternal life just within my grasp. Boop. Alright, I need a moment. I need a quick break to eat. Small bite.